For the moment, we'll shift our attention to another country that's battling dictators, the Sudan. The military decided to overthrow the civilian leadership in the country today. Take a look at what happened. Protests have now broken out across the country. What are these people protesting? They're pushing back against the military's power grab, what looks like a coup. The Sudanese military tried it last month too. They failed then. The country has been on the edge ever since. The military, militia leaders and warlords, they've all been calling for the restoration of the military rule. The civilian leadership tried to push back. Today, their mission suffered a serious blow. Top leaders are in detention, including the Prime Minister. Global condemnation has been pouring in. The United Nations, the United States, the European Union, the African Union, the Arab League, they've all expressed concern. But will mere statements be enough to pull the Sudan out of this crisis? Our next report tells you about the situation on the ground.
Khartoum is burning again. When the people of the Sudan heard about a coup, they took to the streets. They burned tires to block roads. But they couldn't stop the generals from taking control.
A government that consists of independent national caliber will lead the country until the elections with a fair representation of all the people of the Sudan.
The drama began early Monday morning. The military reached the doorstep of Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok. He refused to back the coup. So the military put him under house arrest at an unknown location. The Prime Minister's office attempted a pushback. They released a statement calling on the people to protest. But the military prevailed. The political leadership has been arrested, civilian rule has been dissolved, and a state of emergency has been declared.
We reject the statement of General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan entirely. We want a civilian government and the dissolution of military council. We will not negotiate with the army anymore. Our people are perseverant and patient, and they persist that the government must return to the civilian rule.
The statement of General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan is weak and doesn't mean anything for the Sudanese people, whether it was announced by Burhan or anyone else. The Sudanese people have specified their position concerning our military rule.
This tension has been brewing for 2 years. The military and civilian leadership have been at odds. It began when longtime ruler Omar al-Bashir was overthrown in 2019. He was a dictator who ruled the country for 30 years. The military removed al-Bashir, but refused to hand over power to the people. When public pressure intensified, a transitional government was set up. It had members of both the civilian and military leadership. They were supposed to remain in charge until 2023, but with this coup, the military seems to have broken that arrangement.
There are demonstrations going on in the capital of Sudan, in Khartoum. People are demanding for a return to that arrangement where there was a coalition government, and therefore this implementation of the agreement should go ahead. The worry also is that the various armed groups are likely to resume fighting unless some order is really brought, a solution is found to handle this situation.
The people of the Sudan are split. Backers of a civilian rule and supporters of the military have held their own protest rallies in the last month. They are likely to come face to face again, as the Sudan's fragile democracy faces another test. Bureau Report, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.